Now, there's nothing like a sporting success story against the odds. We all love an underdog. And Adelaide's very own Todd Hazelwood's journey to V8 Supercars main stage is remarkable. You'll never have enough money, they said. You'll never make it. But what he did have was bucket loads of talent, resilience, and a family that was not only supportive, but also resourceful. We were lucky enough to catch up with Todd in his unchanged childhood bedroom as he told us his story.
Dream big was the hashtag, and he's done it. The 22-year-old, originally from Adelaide.
Yeah, as you can see here, I was definitely a Ford fan growing up as a kid, and got one of my favourite posters signed by Craig Lowndes, who still gives me grief today about it, which is quite funny. I used to wake up every morning and watch racing car videos or previous race footage from Bathurst or anything like that, so I definitely wasn't watching cartoons as a kid, that's for sure. I always remember going out to Malala in my early years, supporting Dad when he was doing the super sprint races and his old Falcon back in the day, and that's really where the passion for motorsport started. Yeah, this photo here was one of my first races as a junior. I was just turned 8, racing 14-year-olds. I remember having my first race meeting out at the Adelaide Dirt Kart Club, and I cried at my first race meeting because I spun out in the final and I didn't win, so I was absolutely gutted. And my first ever race meeting in bitumen karting on my P plates, I won from the rear of the field, and that kind of surprised a few people. Motorsport is a seriously expensive sport to be a part of, and my father Russell and mother Sharon and my sister Lauren, they made a big commitment in my early years of racing. It all started when we were racing around the country, living out of a trailer. We were sleeping in a tent at all the race meetings or camping at the track. And I remember, we used to take all the tyres away from the race meetings that people would throw out and leave in a bin. We would collect cans as well, because being in South Australia, you get your 5-cent refund. The Sausage Sizzles actually all started, I think it was the start of 2012. We were essentially had no money left, and we were saved up 6 months of the year trying to go racing to step up from go-karts to Formula 4. Yeah, we're still selling them today, so it's been an iconic part of how we created our success. We also started selling fundraiser chocolates, so I was selling 2 or 3 boxes a day at school, so that was over 100 chocolates a day, and I was known as Freddo Frog at school. Racing against some of the big names in today's game is really special, considering that I was a young kid once upon a time and cheering on those guys watching TV. If you're a young karter or you're trying to get through the ranks of motorsport, definitely don't be afraid to dream big. And I had a lot of people that said you couldn't do it, you didn't have enough money, or you didn't have the right people around you to do what we're doing today. So you just got to ignore the haters and just keep your sights firmly on the goal that you want to achieve.
FOOTYplus, Saturday night after the footy on 7.